Lindsay and Matthew Brentlinger waited several years before becoming parents, and when they finally did, it was worth every moment. They were blessed with twins. The couple had their children photographed, and their pictures tell a story like no other. When Lindsay found out she was pregnant, it was one of the happiest days of her life. She had struggled to conceive, so hearing that she and her husband would have a child was like a dream come true. After 12 weeks, she had her first ultrasound. The results revealed that the couple was getting more than they expected. She was carrying not one, but two babies. The soon-to-be mother's pregnancy was progressing with no complications, but that didn't last long. Sometimes life happens. After 23 weeks of gestation, doctors told the duo that one of the children had a congenital heart defect. 1 in 100 babies are born with congenital heart defects. Some defects are minor and have no consequences. Others are more serious and can interfere with the heart's ability to function properly. This arises because of the fetus's heart developing irregularly or incompletely within the first few weeks of pregnancy. Lindsay was told that the left side of one of her twins' hearts wasn't functioning. The Toledo resident was told the baby would be stillborn. She said, "He just had a bunch of abnormalities. The left side of his heart was not functioning. With twins, you have frequent ultrasounds." They said, "We just see something abnormal with the heart," and sent me to maternal fetal medicine. It was one of the worst days of my life when we found out that we would lose our son with months left in my pregnancy, but because of that time, we could prepare ourselves. My husband and I both have a strong faith in God, and through prayer, felt His love, peace, and support. Lindsay and her husband consulted a specialist to know if there was any chance that their baby could survive. The medical expert told them that there was indeed a chance that their baby would be born alive. But would the baby have a normal life and live for long? These were the questions that plagued her mind as her due date drew closer. On December 17, 2016, Matthew took his wife to the hospital, and would you believe it? Just like the specialist predicted, both babies survived. Isn't that amazing? She gave birth to her fraternal twins through a cesarean section. The boy was named William and the girl Reagan. William was the child born with heart issues. He defied doctors' expectations to be born. However, the medical team stated that they believed the little boy had limited time. They explained they didn't know whether the infant would be alive for either hours, days, weeks, or even months. Still, William had proven that physicians' predictions did not apply to him. Therefore, his parents and family members hoped that the boy would live longer. The newborn baby looked healthy, so his parents were hoping for a miracle. The new mother said, "I was so happy they were finally here and that William was stable, but I was also scared when I would lose him. We snuggled him, loved him, read to him, and in general just enjoyed him." A few days after he was born, the little boy who was expected to be stillborn was declared fit to go home by the doctors. Matthew stated that it is a miracle that William is alive. He said since they didn't know how long he would be alive, they wanted to enjoy every moment with him. He and his wife knew that there was a possibility they could lose William at any time, so they wanted his life to be filled with love. Rather than focus on the negatives of their situation, they chose to live in the moment and focus on the fact that their son is alive. Isn't that amazing? The couple wanted to create memories with their son so that if he did not survive, they could also show Reagan, when she's older, that she had a brother. A family friend's efforts fulfilled this desire. Mandy Edwards, a friend of the couple, wanted to help the family preserve this very special time. So a day after the twins were delivered, she called the photographer to take pictures of this beautiful family of 4. Mandy reached out to Lindsay Brown, a local photographer who had also worked with the White House. Mandy had been following the photographer on social media and reached out to her through Facebook. She had been booked for the entire year, but after hearing William had only a limited time to spend with his parents, Lindsay squeezed them into her schedule. The Ohio photographer said, "I received a phone call out of the blue the Sunday before Christmas asking if I was at all available to squeeze in a newborn session. And me, on the other line, I was just thinking about how I had to turn away 3 other newborn sessions who hadn't previously booked with me because they contacted me at the last minute. I knew immediately that I had to do this for them. How could anyone with a heart say no to that?" This camera woman made a sacrifice, and she knew how priceless it could be for a family who might lose their son. She said, "Pictures are just memories. I know how much people cherish them, so I was really glad I was able to do that for them." Lindsay also went the extra mile for the young family. "Normally, I photograph the newborns in my studio. I was asked to go to their home due to baby William being under hospice care, which was completely understandable. We rushed to do the session as soon as possible because nobody knew when Sweetable would pass," she said. "William definitely isn't camera shy. This young boy is the perfect model. He was awake throughout the session, and it's almost like he enjoyed every second of it." According to Lindsay, William was very alert and looking around. She said, "You never would have known anything was wrong with William, which makes the story that much harder. I will say he was quite alert and calm, just staring around the room, gazing like he was trying to take it all in. Little Reagan just snoozed the entire time. As I photographed them, I felt like hours and days on and off, just staring at him, not comprehending what was to come." The Shutterbug stated that the twins' pictures were some of the most important she has taken, and this was one of her most powerful sessions. For parents who didn't know if the child would survive, Lindsay says she was surprised by how well the couple handled the situation. The parents were extremely strong and held it together. They were very open about talking about everything and explained everything to me. They truly acted and treated both babies like nothing was wrong, so that melted my heart watching them. We sort of lost it in the very end, then the tears just started flowing. To have these photos of their baby boy, who they might no longer have in a few days, was extremely special. To always look back on them and remember his eyes looking all around, and to show Reagan someday, that's priceless. The twins' mother also agrees. Although Lindsay was originally unsure whether she wanted to do it, it turned out to be a wonderful decision. She believes the photos are going to be even more important as time goes on. She said, "The days with both of our babies at home together were amazing. We try our best to focus on enjoying our time together and creating memories. We could do this and felt like God blessed us with the time to get to know our son. Matt and I can look back at our time with our whole family together and remember our sweet son with the soulful big eyes. Reagan will hear about her special guardian angel and be able to see the love and special bond they shared together." Amazing, isn't it? William was indeed a fighter. He survived through Christmas and spent the holiday with his family. However, 3 days after Christmas, the brave little boy passed on to greater glory. Lindsay was holding her son when he stopped breathing. William lived for 11 days, but his memories will last forever. His life was filled with love, and this is a legacy his parents want to hold on to. His mom can't wait to share the beautiful pictures with his sister. Most importantly, I plan to share them with Will's sister Reagan when she's older. I will use them to tell her about her brother, who is now her angel in heaven. William's story is one of courage and reminds us to cherish every moment. I am sure he will never be forgotten. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this story, so please share your insights in the comments section below. If you liked this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video with your friends and family. Take good care of yourselves, and I look forward to connecting with you in our future videos.